Hello guys, welcome to episode 40 of my Black Mayhem SMP, and I just came back to spawn to grab some rails from the iron farm that Cerno made. Apparently we got another witch because Mrs. Super Sweet died, the one that you saw in last episode. And here's the awesome entrance that Super Joker did to get into the Nether, and it is amazing. Great job guys. So, nobody knows how to get to my base, so I will just pause the video and I'll be right back. And here we are at the base. You can see we have a witch farm marked out now. This is the spawning pads minus this block so that we can go down the ladder. I dug it all out using an efficiency 5 pick because we have haste 2 and speed 2 and regen. Cool. Do we have 3 beacons now? No, we have room for a third down there because I have one wither skull and he has 2, and we have yet to fight him again. But and here's my stuff, my valuables, stack of gold ore. So the reason why we have all the rails is so that we can bring villagers over here today. Which is something we haven't done yet, but we need to do because I want to start on the training because we have a lot of sugarcane built up. I know this is a small little reed farm right there, but we have a lot built up, and I think once we get the villagers, we can start building our base because that island is going to be the last thing we destroy because we're going to take out all of the land to here, so this will be wiped out. That side of the tree will stay. And same thing with this little island and such. But yeah. So it's a pretty big perimeter. I mean, you barely load the farm if you're over here. But we wanted it bigger than normal, so we achieved that. And I think I have way too many rails than I need, but we'll see. It's an iron farm. It's running right now even though I'm not there because it's in spawn chunks. And as long as somebody is online on the server and in the overworld, iron golems will spawn. So, yeah. It's not like they need to be a certain distance away from the player or anything. As long as it's loaded and somebody's in the overworld. Okay. So, here's where we're coming onto land. And here's the village. And Cerno trapped most of these guys in already, so we'll just have to break them out. And I thank God I have a minecart. So we'll just do that to a couple of them. And see what happens. Okay, so maybe I could push it into this corner, maybe not. No. Because none of them are in that corner. You could obviously put water down and grab them like that, but I think that guy right against the door here is going to help me out. Yep. Okay. So just connect the rail. So, bring this down. I'm just going to run the rail back and I'll be back in a bit. Alright, I just laid all the rail and I just found a very strange bug. Look at this bed texture. When you look at it from this, it looks identical to this one. But when you look on the side, it has like a double-ended piece here because it has the end piece like that. But you can't see, you can see this bedpost from the side. And the bedpost is obviously here, but you can't see it from the side. So that means that this texture on the bottom half is flipped. And then right here, I don't know what happened, but the pillow on the side is there, and it's not on there like it should be. And once again, you can't see the post when you go around the corner, and there's a double post there, so that's really weird. But I was trying to sleep for the night so we could get rid of the rain, and that wasn't possible. Sorry, that was somebody accidentally called the group on Black Mayhem. So, I don't know where to put these guys, but I think I'm just gonna build a little thing for them somewhere up in the sky over there. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so I finished the build here, and it's just a Doc M77 design for a villager. Okay, I'm not sure why that's not going off. Really not sure why that didn't just go off. Is there dust below here? I am very confused. I don't know why that's not going off. I'm just gonna hit it and see if... Yeah, I don't know. Torch right there, that flashes. I had no more blocks. I'm gonna see what the matters with that. I'll be right back. Well, I found out what the problem is, and you're not gonna believe it. It was like bud powered by this lever diagonally. See, this is not next to it at all. This is, if anything, if the dispenser was here, it would power it. For some reason, it interferes, and it doesn't allow the dispenser to work, even though the redstone torch is firing beneath. But as soon as you get rid of this, see? It'll work. It's weird. So I guess I'm going to have to find a different place to put this lever. So maybe it'll go right here. Maybe I can do that without any problems. Yep. Okay. So it'll go right there. And close this up. Alright, cool. Alright, enough messing around. Gotta get back to business. So we have our button here. Does our button work? Yes, it does. We just need one more button. I can even do a lever here. It doesn't really matter. You can just flick it. And that'll power the rail up top here. There will be a villager in here. He will be like the main guy that will come up, and he'll start the breeding. So we need 3 villagers for this. So I have one guy in a minecart already, and then I have a furnace cart and some extra rails. So I'm gonna try to get him all the way over here, and I'm gonna sneeze. Yep, I sneezed. And I realized that I missed a couple places when I was placing the rails, so just going back and placing them. So this base, I haven't talked about it that much. It's gonna have a lot of things going on. There's gonna be tons, like every farm possible, automated, giant storage room with everything. And that's all gonna be done. It's gonna be like 1 project per episode we think we're gonna do. So hopefully that all works out, and I think that'll be a lot of fun too if we can get that to work. So we already got one guy here, and oh, that's not a bad trade. Cooked fish. I need to build a fish farm here first though. So maybe we can get the rest of, okay. We could possibly get the rest of these guys. Is there any more? Yeah, there's 1 guy left. Alright. So he's out. We'll destroy this. We'll leave this 1 guy. Yeah, he's got a crappy trade anyway. And we'll box him in. So he's stuck there. Destroy a little bit of this track. Because who knows, our villagers might die. We might have to get them from here again. You never know. But I plan on having a couple seed villagers, like, underground somewhere where we can bring up if we really need. Alright, so I'm gonna do a quick relog. The reason I did a relog is because sometimes the minecarts glitch out and don't work correctly. Unless you have to relog, and I didn't want to have to do that if I got the furnace minecart going. So, curious to see if it can bring it on one piece of coal. Can it do 3? Can it? Oh yeah, you got this. Sweet. Yes. This might be the screenshot for the... Yep, I think so. As you can tell by the date, today is Saturday. I actually woke up and fell back asleep like 3 times this morning, and finally I got up at like 11:30. It's 12:23 right now. So, yeah. I'd also like to talk a little bit about my single player series. Since there's another technical guy on the server, and his name's Cerno, and he's the guy who I'm living with here. Our base is going to be all technical stuff and somewhat aesthetic, but technical comes first in this base. I don't want to be repeating the same things that I do in my single player world on here, because I'm going to be repeating the witch farm. And I'm going to be doing the same storage room I have for the witch farm here. And so on. Like, I plan to do a reed farm, and I'll do the same design if it's good on in my single player. And I just don't want to keep repeating the same things in every world. Just the same problem that King Happy was having with Hermitcraft. He did not know what to do about what to do on Hermitcraft. And that's the same dilemma I've come to, but it's what to do on my single player, because I'd much rather play with people than play alone, even though playing alone is fun sometimes. So I've come to the conclusion that I'm not stopping my single player, because I've already done that before, and that's not fun. I'm going to keep it going, but I don't know if it's going to be as technical. I'm going to try to have some technical stuff, but I'm also going to try to do different stuff. I'm not going to be on there as much. We're not going to get crazy big projects like that perimeter that I did in pretty much 2 episodes done in one thing. But you know, I have some designs for like a silverfish farm that I might do, and cool stuff like that. So we don't have a stronghold on here. Well, nobody's found it yet, so you know, that's still to be done. So yeah, you know, we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna get these guys breeding, and I'll be back to you when they got the hearts over their heads. So here it is. I just missed it, but they bred, I promise, and they made that little guy there. And we can finally get some melon, because I don't know if we have melon on the server yet. So that's pretty cool. So the guy's asking cook fish. Maybe he'll be a paper trade. We can get some emeralds. But I'm actually going to go now because I need to do stuff. I'm going to take a shower, and I'm just going to go AFK, and I'm going to see how many guys there are when I get back. So thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for supporting me on the old Black Mayhem tour. Lots of you like that. Some people say I should show all the bases, but maybe I'll just show a select few that are really cool. Like Ewan's base is really cool. It's got like a floating island and stuff that's being held up by a hand. And OMG Gravity's tunnel that he has, his nether tunnel's really cool, the way it resets, and just little stuff like that. So maybe I'll do that, maybe I won't. I probably will though, because everybody requested it. So yeah, for now, thanks everybody, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.